Welcome back, I'm Rhapsody, and this is Hearthstone. We're going to be going back into the arena. Victorious this time, I assure. 150 gold, purchase complete. Oh no. Warrior, Hunter, Rogue. So, I've done my second Hunter video recently. And, yeah, it went really good. Thanks, Maelstrom. I'm not gonna go with Rogue, I'm gonna go with Warrior. Just cause I had to make a decision. Defender of Argus, definitely. It's such an incredible ability. I'm gonna go with Cleave for removal. Fairy Dragon for a good early drop. Corcoran Elite Battle Rage. I'm not likely to be able to draw much from Battle Rage, so I'm gonna go with the Corcoran Elite. Earthen Ring Farseer, Ogre Magi. It's possible I get more damage and I want to use spells, but Earthen Ring Farseer... I think Earthen Ring Farseer is actually a really good drop. A 3/3 for 3, and if you've got like a damaged Yeti, say, out in the field, you can heal it back up, and then your Yeti is getting even more value. Love it. So I'm going to go with the Earthen Ring Farseer, actually. Dread Corsair. Now, I'm going to get the Dread Corsair because I believe it's very likely that I pick up, say, a Gorehowl or an Arcanite Reaper or even just Fiery Winaxe. Mad Bomber for the early plays. Arathi Weaponsmith for a weapon. How are we looking? We're really strong on 4s, so we need cheaper cards. Gonna go with another Slam. Really love that because it's a really good way to kill people. I'm not too light, so I'm not going to go for the Questing Adventurer because I'm not going to be able to buff it up an incredible amount in the first turn that it's on the field. I can protect a Master Swordsmith with my other Defender of Argus, but another Defender of Argus? Oh, I'd way prefer that. That's going to be a Silver Moon Guardian. I really don't like the Murlocs at all, and Wisp is just wrong. It's not the correct play to make. Now, I could do a really interesting synergy here, and that's that with the Wild Pyromancer, I could do 2 damage to something with Slam, and then the Wild Pyromancer's effect happens. So, say it's a 3 health creature, I can slam it for 2 damage, get to draw my card, and then the Wild Pyromancer kills it. A Llama Bot is completely useless unless I have a really, really heavy deck, and I just don't have heavy at the moment. I'm going to be so strong on the 4s, but another Defender of Argus is just so strong. I'm going to go with a Frost Elemental. Arcanite. Definitely. Brawl. So I'm not going to think that there's going to be a really populated field, and if there is a really populated field, it's not really populated on my side. So I'm going to go with the Brawl as a bit of removal. I'm gonna go with the Mind Control tech because it's really good up against, you know, someone who is populating the field, and you can go, well, you've got 4 things? No, you have 2 things. No, 3 things, and I have 2. Haha. Mind Control tech, yes. Stormwind Champion, yes, a bit stronger. Late game. Harvest Golem, definitely, it's just such value. Argent Commander, Stampede Encoder. It's gonna be the Argent Commander just because of the power of that card to just nuke something off the face of the earth and then have to give you more value after it. So Fairy Dragon would be nice. How many 2-drops do I have? 1, 2, 2. Yeah, so it's going to be Fairy Dragon. Ascension Shieldmaster over the Archmage. Priestess of Elune, Stranglethorn Tiger, War Golem. I think I'm gonna go with the Golem, actually. Am I? No, I'm going to go with the Stranglethorn Tiger. Make it a little bit lighter, and on top of that, it can get buffed by a bunch of other things. Cleave for removal. I've got a Cleave. Cleave and a Slam. Or do I want a Raging Worgen? It's the strongest 3-drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 3-drops already. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Raging Worgen. Executes, just for a bit of removal. My late game is pretty light. So I could consider going for the Boulder Fist. But I do have abilities to wipe things off the field, so I can kind of Flesh Eating Ghoul wipe a few things off. Or Flesh Eating Ghoul and then trade. Or I can protect a Flesh Eating Ghoul behind a Defender of Argus, and then I can do a bunch of things as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Fleshium Ghoul. Oh wow, I'm actually so strong on 4s and so light on 2s that I'm going to take the Frostwolf Grunt. Really not happy to be doing that. So I'm gonna go with another Frost Elemental, freeze another thing on the board. Acolyte of Pain... So there was so many Battle Rages offered to me, but no! I don't want any of them. I'm gonna go with the Youthful Brewmaster for a really important reason here. I have two charge cards. I have the Corcoran Elite, and I also have an Argent Commander. So I can bounce them back, and then play it again. And hell, if I have a Corcoran Elite, and a free board, and a Youthful Brewmaster in my hand, I can Corcoran Elite, charge to the face, hit them 4 damage, Youthful Brewmaster it back into my hand, put it back out, and charge to the face again for a total of 8 damage. So that's an interesting synergy, definitely. Cold Light Seer is useless, Secret Keeper is useless, Mortal Strike is actually a pretty good card. So we're really strong on the 2s and really strong on the 4s, but the thing about the 2s is a lot of those are spells, so... our late isn't too strong. What we're going to be looking to do with this deck is control, definitely. We're going to need to control the field, armor up, and just have enough things on the field at a point to hit them in the face and win. We don't have enough charge to kind of get us over the line in that regard, unfortunately.
For Doomhammer. Victory
so the reason I'm going to keep Cleave here, and definitely the Harvest Golem, is... Ooh, that's a shame. Anyhow, the reason I'm going to keep Cleave is because he could play, say, a Totem and then a 3-2.
Greetings.
And then if he does that, they're getting cleaved. Cleft off of the face of the earth. Oh, and a slam as well. I really would have preferred to draw like a fairy dragon. Crosses fingers, hopes deck gives it to him. Ooh, that's a shame. Wow, that is a shame.
Greetings, friend.
Yeah, greetings, friend.
Well played.
I may have clicked the wrong button for greetings, friend. Sorry, it's over here. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the cards in my hand.
Sorry that happened.
I don't really have a response to that, which is unfortunate. Oh wow, he's building up real quick. We need responses on the field. That's what we need. The fact that he's drafted an Unbound Elemental does tell me a bit about his deck. It tells me that he's probably got a lot of Lightning Bolts and probably got a lot of Forked Lightning, so when I do put things on the field, he's going to kill them. Which is a shame. One good thing is that we do have Cleave, so we can Cleave and then kill the Unbound Elemental, or... Wow! That was the perfect card in that situation. So, it does look like I slam and then cleave. Yep. Cross fingers, cross fingers, cross fingers. I don't even know why I try. We do have a card advantage at this point, yes. But a lot of that is because we have the false card advantage from going second. We've got the coin, and we also got another one. So definitely what I'm considering now, don't be a taunt, don't be a taunt, don't be a taunt, it wasn't a taunt, is... What am I considering, actually? How far am I willing to go? Because I can Arcanite Reaper and then take out the Unbound Elemental, or I can Arathi Weaponsmith and take out this Unbound Elemental.
What
And it also plays a threat on the field. I'm gonna go with the Arathi Weaponsmith play. Reason being, if he does deal with the Arathi Weaponsmith using like a Lightning Bolt, he's going to get Overload 1, that's going to go up to a 3-5. Ooh. Okay. So there's a bunch of interesting things I can do here. I can hit that, the Fire Elemental, and then I can execute it. And then I can Senjin Shieldmaster, is probably a good play.
What now?
Actually, if I put out the coin first, I can afford to do all of that and Dread Corsair. So I'm going to do that.
Blood and plunder.
Terrific. Because he doesn't have enough damage relevant on the board at the moment to wipe out both of them. Possibilities, what can I think of? Forked Lightning into Unbound Elemental hits Senjin Shieldmaster. That'd make me pretty sad. Lightning Bolt? Hex?
I wonder.
Lightning Bolt. There we go. And then Hex. Yep. I think I played this game too long. I'm considering Frost Elementaling it next turn, just because I can. That does no damage, so... Oh no, but that would survive. Frozone. Now, the reason I'm going to freeze first is because it does give me the ability to bop out the... Ooh. Oh, mind control tech, buddy. You're overextending just a teensy bit. I'm going to have 8 mana, so I can Arcanite Reaper in mind control tech as well.
Squire, attend me.
Okay.
Ready, sir.
So... The play here is going to look a bit weird. I'm going to take out that. He's got 4 on the field. I'm going to mind control tech then, rather than Arcanite Reaping to take something out, because that's only a 25% chance if I Arcanite Reap, hit a Healing Totem or Searing Totem, and then take one of the cards. So it's too low of a chance for me to rely on getting one of his better cards. What I need is to, after that, be able to use the Arcanite Reaper to hit whatever big threat he has left, and that's probably going to be the Unbound Elemental.
Engaging TC-130 until dislocated.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Sorry that happened.
Sorry, that happened. Fucker. So he needs to do 1 damage to me. Have you got 1 damage in your hand? Yes, you do. Well played.
Well,
That was well played. Yeah. It always sucks to first the lose. To lose the first in your arena run. Just because it can be very demoralizing and just heartbreaking and soul-wrenching and... Alright, so we've got another worthy opponent to face. It's a Paladin.
Versus
Mess of the Paladin. Okay.
I will fight with honor.
Okay. We can do this. Be strong. What did I do wrong last game? I didn't draw correctly at the start of the game. And that was my bad. I really wish there's something else that I could have done about it. I've got so many Defender of Arguses, but I didn't really get any of them out that game. I did draw into one of them, but there was no opportune time to play it, unfortunately. So he threw back 3 of his, which means he's got 1 card that he thinks is relevant. So this is alright. I'll get the Youthful Brewmaster out on turn 2. I'm not too unhappy about that. Not going to play anything. So this looks like it's going to be Youthful Brewmaster into Harvest Golem into Defender of Argus, them both, in an ideal world where he does nothing to deal with my creatures. 3 mana? I'm not going to trade for that.
Challenge accepted.
Reason being, next turn, I can... No, okay, so... Reason being, first off, he's incentivized to trade for it already. And then another... Ooh! Senjin Shieldmaster, it's good to see you.
Does thee
So this is probably a Blessings of Kings target, but if he does the Blessings of Kings, runs it into the Ascension Shieldmaster, then I kill it with the Harvest Golem, I've still got a 2-1 on the field.
Shall not fall.
Well, apparently Silvermoon's not going to fall, so, you know. That's a shame. A Wrathy Weaponsmith. What can I do here with you? A Wrathy Weaponsmith, I get my 2-2. I hit the Silvermoon with the Harvest Golem. I take out the Silverhand Recruit. Yep. And then Senjin checks out the Silvermoon Guardian. Yep, that's the correct play. Leaves with me with a very populated board. My positioning was really weak there, unfortunately. I would have liked to put the Wrathy Weaponsmith on the other side. Just to spread out my big guys. Which is just something you want to do in general.
Bend to my command.
But also because then the Defender of Argus play can be more useful. It's possible at this point I can Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Oh! Yeah, here's one of the plays I was talking about. Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Earthen Ring Farseer buffs this up so it doesn't die to the Spiteful Smith. Does 3 damage to it. And I'm probably going to actually trade over the Damaged Golem rather than the Wrathy Weaponsmith. And I'll take a hit to my face. And the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, sitting behind a taunt wall, gets the buff. Love it. And next turn, barring any sort of gigantic sweep, which he can't do, he'd have to Equality Consecrate, is something I imagine. Hang on, Equality costs 1, I think?
Let me think.
What is Equality's cost? Oh, Hammer of Wrath. Okay. I'll have you know I started saying that before the card came up. And anyone who tell you otherwise is suffering from desync issues. Mad Bomber, you tempting little bastard. I'm not gonna do it. Now, the reason that I want to take out his 1/1s is because as a paladin, he has buffs. He has the ability to give it +3 damage. He has the ability to give it +4 damage and +4 health. He has the ability to give it a Divine Shield.
Victory.
Oh, wow. Well played.
Well played.
He has the ability to do all of these things, but because it has Summoning Sickness and because it's a 1/1, he needs it to survive for a turn first. So, obviously, versing him, I need it not to survive for a turn first. Simple. Super simple stuff. It's time for another opponent. Come on. Give me another one of those squishy paladins. So, I did in that game exactly what I thought I would. Control the deck with my superior 4-drops. Control the deck, control the board with my superior 4-drops. So this is okay. I may actually consider keeping the Defender of Argus, and even the Corcoran Elite, possibly. I'm definitely throwing back the Stormwind Champion. I am going to keep the Defender of Argus. Reason being, I do have the coins, so kind of my pacing can be a little bit more freeform. Because I can go for, you know, a turn 2 Youthful Brewmaster, a turn 3 charge into a turn 4 Defender of Argus. So I've got a 2-4-4. And it doesn't look like he's going to stop me. Not with that.
Drink with me, friend.
It's entirely possible he just Lightning Bolts it. Oh, Aku. Oh, I should have kept a track of the name of the first guy. Draw the Slam off the top of the deck? No, Frost Shock. Okay. Draw the Slam off the top of the deck? That's not a Slam. He could play a Yeti this turn, and then I'd Defender of Argus and run the Corcoran Elite. No, I wouldn't run the Corcoran Elite into it. I'd run the Corcoran Elite to the face. Oh, now I'm definitely Defender of Argusing. Yep.
My shield for
Because it survives now. Ah, brilliant. So, show me the Elven Archer, or the Lightning Bolt, or the Frost Shock, or the Earth Shock, or just any number of cards. Oh, Feral Spirit, so I'm gonna get a pretty good trade here. But how do I want to play this? He's going to die regardless of whether I do buff him with the Argus or not. The Argus will keep...
I wonder.
I wonder as well, buddy. I'm actually just going to populate the fields. And yes, I'm going to make that trade. So I still have card advantage here, and I do have a Defender of Argus sitting in wait, so I can do it again. The Defender of Argus, which gave me card advantage, can do it again.
Your magic shall not save me.
Are you going to do that? Do it. Do it, please. So that was a bad play. Have you ever wanted to know how to avoid bad plays? Well, don't fucking do what he just did. The reason it was a bad play, by the way, is because after he silenced my Scarlet Crusader, suddenly the Fairy Dragon actually becomes the card you want to attack. Because he can't target it with Sparrow.
What now?
Yep, he can't target it with Sparrow, so, you know. Just consider that, guys. Super simple
My
stuff.
shield for Argus.
I am going to control the board. I considered for a second not doing that. In fact, I should have killed the Wrath of Air Totem. Oh well. So that's probably going to get Frost Elementaled. If I can't think of any other play. Wrathful Tiger. I could Stranglethorn Tiger, take out that, and gain armor. I'm still going to be... Yeah, no, it's fine. It's effectively the same, because the only thing the Stranglethorn Tiger is stopping the Fire Elemental from doing is from hitting itself. And it's also not going to hit anyone now that there's a Frost Elemental on the field, so it doesn't matter. And it stops it from killing my Defender of Argus or hitting me in the face. Okay.
May my ancestors.
So here's something really interesting. With the Stormwind Champion, I can make two really positive trades in my favor.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Now he's really incentivized to run the Fire Elemental into the Stormwind Champion. Ah. He wants to keep it. Wow, he has a lot of Fire Elementals. How can I deal with them? That's my question. I'm not below the health for Mortal Strike, so I'd have to run a Defender of Argus in and Mortal Strike one of them. And then the other one still stays. And I don't have the mana to... That's 12 damage on the field. I've got to do something about it.
To the breach.
So at this point, unfortunately, he can still trade for that for free. Does put him on 6-1, so if I do draw a... Cleave is the 2. If I do draw a Slam off the top of the deck, that'd be nice.
What you want?
Baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. And all I'm asking is for a little respect when you get home. If that's another Ancestral... Oh, wow. So that's getting the most frozen of all time. Now, because it is on 1 health, I'm not going to be playing the Mad Bomber because he's incentivized to make that trade anyway. But on top of that, I do have the Mad Bomber as a trigger for my Raging Worgen. Don't be shield, don't be shield, don't be shield. It wasn't shield. Booyah. So he's running a Wind Fury deck. We have discovered his deck. I can so do that. Although it could turn out horribly for me, I'm not going to. Yes! 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 Oh, amazing! Absolute best way that could have gone. That was an amazing RNG play. It took out 2 1-health creatures, the only 2 optimal 1-health creatures on the board, and it did its trigger effect. Okay, so 8, 11, 16, 4 more, 20. It's not enough. I should be clearing his board. That Jungle Panther is going to kill my Raging Worgen no matter what. So I can take out both of those, or neither of those. Now, one thing I do want to consider is that the Healing Totem is doing nothing for him at the moment. But the Wrath of Air Totem could, so I will take the Wrath of Air Totem out. I'll attack him to the face, attack to the face. Do I want to keep my Argent Commander back? Yeah, I want to do that again. Because I could keep my Argent Commander back as surprise damage. It's only 4. Do I have lethal still on the board? He trades there. I have 5 and 3, make 8. And no, I only have lethal next turn if I do this.
I must choose.
We're in a really good position. We're favored to win, and we do have the kind of, oh wait, you managed to fucking get out of it? Uh-oh. Card. So he keeps digging for the taunt, and he's not getting it. Oh wow, I feel really bad for him. Well played, buddy.
Well played.
Well played again. So that was good. That guy's deck was a bit scattered in focus. Like, he didn't have too many overload cards, but he had, I think, 3 of the Unbound Elementals. So it had a few problems, is what I'm saying. Although he did have those Fire Elementals, and because of the fact that in Arena mode you can draft as many of a card as you're offered, you can get a lot of Fire Elementals. I believe I've seen someone with 7? I want to say 7 on the Hearthstone subreddit. I'm going to be throwing all these back except for the Scarlet Crusader. If I did get a bunch of earlier drops as well, I probably would have thrown the Scarlet Crusader itself back as well, because it is so vulnerable to the Fire Blast. You can Fire Blast off its shield and then just Fire Blast it to Hades. So, Youthful Brewmaster and then Raging Worgen. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, is it? Because there is a very distinct possibility, a very non-zero possibility, that he has a way to deal 2 damage to something that gets cast. He could do it with Frostbolt. He could do it with Arcane Missiles into Blast if he loses the 50-50 on the Arcane Missiles. So it's possible I just play the Frostwolf Grunt. Because I only need 2 damage.
What you want?
Yeah, it's gonna be the Frostwolf Grunt. And it means he can't just bypass it and attack my face. What are you gonna do with your 3 mana? Arcane Missiles? Yep. Yeah. So that was gonna happen to the Youthful Brewmaster. Yeah. It may have even been the play to put out the Raging Worgen instead. There we go. That guarantees that I take care of the Bloodfen Raptor. Because if you do manage to kill that... Oh, wait, you'd have to Frostbolt it and then Fire Blast what comes out in order to prevent me from killing the Bloodfin Raptor. This guy really likes his Bloodfin Raptor. He's using a lot of solutions here. I think I'm going to Youthful Brewmaster into a Raging Worgen. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do it into the Scarlet Crusader.
Drink with me, friend.
Specifically because he has used an Arcane Missile, so the chances that he has another Arcane Missiles are far lower. The reason I didn't want to do it with the Worgen is because I do have the ability to trigger the Worgen with the RNG Lord. But he's also incentivized to trade the Bloodfen Raptor across for the Worgen and then deal with the Youthful Brewmaster in whichever way he sees fit.
For the crusade!
Please do the Bloodfen Raptor. No, he's not going to. But... Not certain what's going on here. Okay, good. So he decided to go for the control. What can we draw as a result about his deck from the fact he went for the control? Ooh, the riskiest play on Earth! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do the riskiest play on Earth. I need to hit that twice and I need to hit the Raging Worgen once. Fuck. Oh well. I knew it was risky when I did it. Okay, so what could that be? Mirror Entity, Vaporize, it could be Ice Barrier, it could be Ice Block. So I'm probably going to take out that Flesh-Eating Ghoul for certain. It could also be Counterspell. It could be Spellbender as well. Luckily, he doesn't have a get down. Will you like to end your turn? There we go. Cool.
Ooh, yeah, you got it.
He hasn't demonstrated any small... You know what? I'm going to do the Earthen Ring Farseer just because if it is a mirror entity, I'd rather trigger on that. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's fine. And on top of that, I went up 5 health. Well, 5 effective health, 3 health, and then 2 armor. I can also remove that with a Mortal Strike if I really want to, or I can Arcanite Reap it. Or he's likely to even make that trade. I'm having a little bit of a tough time understanding where he got the card advantage he has from. Considering he kept trading 1 for 1, and I believe I went second.
Attend me.
So you either trade that, or I'm going to trade that. Yeah. Okay. That was the correct play. So what I'm likely going to do here is armor up and then Arcanite Reap. Does that change my play in any way? No, it doesn't, because he'll just be able to go 1. Yep. That was wrong. I should have armored up after. And it actually is important. Rather than being unimportant like when I played in my Reynard deck, it is important now because this deals 6 damage instead of 4 if I am on less than 12 health. So I want to have less health and more armor, so I should have attacked first and then armored up. And I could have even considered not armoring up, but I don't have the balls the size of Jupiter to do that. 8 mana, what can you play?
What you looking at?
I could Frost Elemental that, I suppose? Dread Corsair. So the Dread Corsair goes down for free. I could Frost Elemental that, armor up, and then kill the Squire.
Blood and plunder.
By which I mean kill the Squire and then armor up. So he could silence that and then attack with it, but I'd only be losing the 0-cost Dread Corsair, so I'm not particularly saddened if that does happen. So let's start calculating the damage we can do in a turn. That's 4, that's 4, that's 8 total. And then I've got 8 on field as well. So I've got a total of 16 damage, putting him down on 10 health. We're getting very close to Pyroblast territory. Fireball. Yay! So at the very least he is spending some of his win condition trying to take care of me. So this charges in here. And it goes up there.
Job's done.
Job's done. What do you want me work?
So now I do have 7 damage on the field. That's good. I can take out the Boulder Fist Ogre if need be. But I already got value from my Argent Commander for taking out the Twilight Drake. So that's fine. Ooh. I'm likely to Mortal Strike that. I do need 2 more damage to take care of a Fen Creeper though. Gain 3 attack, so that's not going to help me. I could go for a really lucky Brawl, 33% chance. All I would need is either of these 2 to survive.
What now?
I just need the Fen Creeper to die in that Brawl. I think I'm gonna... No, wait. Wait. I think I can minimize the chance of having to deal with that by running the Argent Commander in, and then brawling, and then Mortal Striking the one that remains. That's a lot of card usage. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm sad to have to do that, but now I have to top deck against him. At least I've killed 2 of his bigger minions. I've killed a 3/6 taunt, which I feel really glad about. 5 mana drop. Oh god! It's a Boulder Fist Ogre. He has the fucking biggest deck of all time. Wrathy Weaponsmith, that's definitely going to happen.
Try this.
Removal just ain't what it used to be. So our control deck is really running out of steam. We need slams. That's what we need. We need slams, and we need them now. Oh, he's going for the face. Is it because he thinks I'll make the trades? Or because he knows I'll make the trades? God damn it. So I don't even have enough damage to take out the Boulder Fist Ogre now. He's not even gonna kill the sheep! What a dick.
Watch this.
Okay, so...
I'm sorry.
Pyroblast. You know, it's really dickish to do the
My
I'm
magic will
sorry,
tear you apart.
and then wait for my magic will tear you apart before you win the game.
I'm sorry. I wonder.
So dickish. Although, it's entirely possible he's playing mind games, and he did those so that I would concede. That would be hilarious.
Thank you.
Well
I'm sorry.
played.
Just do it. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, Koi Lang Doi. Koi Lang Doi is just a gigantic douche canoe sailing down the ravines of the River Styx. Just... He could not be more of a douche. If he were literally a douche, he still could not be more of one. Of course, if you're watching, hey, well played, man. Nice game. Worthy opponent. So now we're going 2 and 2. I'm very scared. Hopefully this Hunter didn't get any synergies. Oh, awesome. Execute, I might even keep, actually, execute so the Mad Bomber play. Because then turn 2 is going to be Fairy Dragon. Turn 3 can possibly be Mad Bomber into execute whatever he played. And then I've got a turn 4. Awesome, so I've got a decent ramp going on here. Are you going to play anything on turn 1? Coin out something. Blood from Raptor?
Drink with me.
Youthful Brewmaster, that's good enough as well. I could consider the crazy play, which is Mad Bomber and hope that the Youthful Brewmaster dies, but that's not safe at all. That's a bad idea. And I've already gone way over my possible limit of luck in this game. Another Youthful Brewmaster. Oh, I could consider this Russell. No, I'm not going to. Wow, that was really lucky.
Well played.
Thanks.
My thanks.
That was really lucky, and now it's handed me a form of hard advantage. So now we're going to play the Frostwolf Grunt, and we're going to taunt.
What you want?
Baby, I got it. So that he wastes his Eaglehorn bow on that. Hopefully he hasn't got a lot of secrets in his deck and doesn't decide, oh, I'll just keep the Eaglehorn bow and then they'll secrets. Yeah. It doesn't look like he will. Okay. Now I can't take out the Chillwind Yeti. Well, I can Corcoran Elite into execute, but that's no value, 0 value. So I'm going to Stranglethorn Tiger. Unless he has a deadly shot, I'm going to kill the Chillwind Yeti next turn. Shit. Oh. Okay, so now that's slightly better, because if he does want to trade for the Corcoran Elite, I can kill it with Execute.
Let the pain speak to me.
And if he doesn't, I can Defender of Argus, and then I can kill the... Ah, bitch. Stormwind. So I need a lot of things out on the field. Flesh-Eating Ghoul and Earthen Ring Farseer. How about you two? Problem with that is that the Acolyte of Pain can hit itself on my Earthen Ring Farseer. So it's possible I Earthen Ring Farseer and then Argus. But then the same thing happens. Flesh-Eating Ghoul and then Defender of Argus. No, that doesn't help me at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do this for the delay. That's really unfortunate. So now he gets a free trade over there, and then a free hit there. I'm getting 0 value out of this so far. And I could even be multi-shot and then just hit with the Defender of Argus. Oh. Please attack it with the Chillwind Yeti, so that I can just execute it. Motherfucker. He's completely out of cards. Alright. Now we just need... I don't know. Brawl! Brawl! Let's do it! Timberwolf survives! Yes! Biggest brawl of all time! Thank you!
My thanks.
Brawl is a terrific card. I will never underestimate Brawl ever again in my life. I think I actually was about to not choose Brawl. As strange as that sounds now.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That does open it up to being multi-shot, I've just realized. And that's really unfortunate. Damn it!
Silver Moon, shall not fall.
Okay. Well, I can buff it out of range for him to kill it with the Defender of Argus, which is exactly what I'm going to do, and then go straight to the face. Because now, if he does want to hit it at all, I can run the Defender of Argus into it, and both of them survive, albeit on 1 health. So now I do have the option for cleave, even. Ooh, hang on, let's think about this. Youthful Brewmaster, that costs 4. So, I think I hit the Silver Moon Guardian, and then I hit the face. No, wait. It deals 2 damage to 2 random minions. So yes. No, I hit the Silver Moon Guardian, I hit that in the face, and then I taunt it back to my hands. Yay! And I bring that motherfucker back out in the field. It's almost like I'm playing Bounce and Boon, the magic deck. So the fact that he didn't hit my Stormwind tells me that it's likely not a explosive trap.
Into the breach!
Although on the possibility it is, I should kill the Stormwind Yeti with my Defender of Argus.
Into the breach!
Okay, so the only thing it can be then, if I attacked a minion, I attacked his face, it's not Freezing Trap, it's not Snake Trap, and it's not Explosive, so it could be Snipe. I'm not going to summon anything. If you've got another deadly shot, I'm going to be pissed.
I hear you got a problem.
Well played.
Well played.
For the Alliance!
Okay. Brawl, biggest card in the world. Oh, charge, golden. Awesome, that's going to be really good in my not Reynard deck. 3 and 2. I didn't make a prediction at the beginning of this. If I were to have, I probably would have said 6 and 3. But now, sitting here on 3 and 2, I'd be happy with 4.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
Oh,
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
I lost some games in really poor ways. Don't do me like that, mage. Don't do it to me. So I've got a Fairy Dragon. Awesome. Fairy Dragon, mage. I've said it so many times before. Sing it with me. Fairy Dragon's good against mage. Alright, fine. You didn't sing it with me. What's wrong with you? Let's try it again. Fairy Dragon's good against mage. It's even got the inbuilt cadence. Come on, put some effort in.
Mind if I roll need?
I'm not going to draw anything better to deal with it, unfortunately. So, Fairy Dragon, yay! Now he gets card advantage because he gets to trade. Boo! Fairy Dragon again! Redux! Ah, you're not going to Frostbolt it, are you? You might Arcane Missiles it for the 50-50. 50-50-50-50! No! Bollocks. It's entirely possible that 50-50 just lost me the game as well. So, play a Defender of Argus. Yeah. I need something on the board. It's so suboptimal to play it like that, but I need something on the board. So Stranglethorn Tiger is probably next turn.
Into the breach!
That's probably a mirror entity. I don't want to play Stranglethorn Tiger. I'm very glad to have Brawl. Oh, that's good. That's good. I can Defender of... Yep. No, that's what's happening. Because you get a really low-cost target. If it's Mirror Entity. It is.
Drink with me, friend.
And then I could Defender of Argus, even. You'd have to trade that across there. And then that doesn't even kill my Defender of Argus unless you Fire Blast as well. But at this rate, that'll kill it. But then I can execute it. I'm so tentative to do this, but I'm going to armor up and I'm going to end my turn. Just because it's likely he does that, and then I can execute it. Oh no, you're going to do straight to the face with it? I'm fine with that. Is that going to trade? No. I'm likely to Brawl here, even. What other plays do I have other than the Brawl? I have 6 mana. So I can Frost Elemental that, I can execute that, and then I can run in there. Actually, yeah, that's going to be my play. Yep, that was a correct decision. And then a Defender of Argus will get me over the limit, and I'll be able to kill a water elemental. It's entirely possible he just polymorphs it and hits it with a Fire Blast, though. So that'd be a shame.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Ooh, that's not going to get me over the limit anymore. So, Cleave. I needed Lucky Cleave to hit these two. Go, Cleave Lords! Nope. No such Lord exists. What else can I do? I probably do want to Argus. Or I could just Shield Master. Yeah! Fuck it.
Tazdingo! Yes!
And I will wipe out the Yeti. Oh, I didn't armor up. Damn. If I lose by 2, then, well.
Truth is my shield.
Okay. So I could Corcoran Elite, and I could kill the Water Elemental. And then I still have someone on the board to deal. And I can play a Stranglethorn Tiger. Yep.
I must attack the minion with taunt.
I am dumb. Very dumb. Not a smart man. At least he still has to attack. Oh no, wait. Fire Blast. So. You're not gonna kill the fucking Stranglethorn Tiger. What's wrong with you? That probably even just goes there and then hits at the face. 'Cause that's just more valuable at the moment. Oh, Stranglethorn Tiger of your own. Brawl. Brawl. Hopefully our one survives.
Well played.
No. But it wasn't a threatening one on his team, so it's fine. You can ping it and you can charge your Direwolf Alpha in, regarding that you have nothing in your hands. Which you probably don't have nothing in your hand, because you have 5 things in your hand. What are you doing? What? I will clear out your field.
My shield for Argus.
What are you doing? That might be the biggest throw that ever happens.
Your magic shall not save me.
So it's either Counterspell or Spellbender at this point. Wow.
My shield for Argon.
So a Flame Strike would be absolutely devastating here. He says, just before the Flame Strike happens. Arcane Explosion. That's not horrible. Blizzard? Arcane Explosion again. Your hand was much worse than I thought. Not gonna slam. It's Vaporize. Oh, you're right, I didn't attack him to the face at all. So it's good that I did that in that order. And I'll keep my weapon, because you have not demonstrated an ability to kill my weapon. Well, that's a shame. It is entirely possible that I slam that. Just to draw a card. Mortal Strike. That's good. That can be used as my finisher. Awesome. Still 12. Perfect. I'm still in a good position. Although I probably have less.
Silvermoon shall not call.
I don't even know what can be said about that. I am so pissed off. Alright. Let's open the chest. So it looks like it's going to be another quite a while before we get back into the arena at that rate. Let's open... Let's open the pack. If you give me a fucking Onyxia, I am just gonna die. All of these are pretty useless for me, honestly. I don't like Redemption at all. I already have 3 Cruel Taskmasters. I do have 2 Demon Fires already, and I think I have got 2 Soul of the Forest as well. Arcane Golem's alright. I can use that in some of my rush decks. No quests at all. Okay. Just checking. Just in case. Yeah. That'll be it for this video. Or this steaming pile of complete bullshit. I'm, as ever, your not salty host Rhapsody, and that was Hearthstone. Dear fucking God.